going on, guys? King Shrats here, back another video on the channel. Another new food alert. Taco Bell dropped it. This is a long name. The spicy double steak grilled burrito. I saw it a bunch of times on TikTok. I've seen it on Instagram, and it looked good, so I had to try it. So here it is. We also got some other stuff, like a big box or some, I don't know. It came out to like $15, so I was like, whatever, we gonna do this. Haven't had Taco Bell. It's been a while, ever since I had that mid chicken sandwich. So we're gonna get right into this. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Isn't it supposed to be like, hold on. Oh, it's the other way. They already fell off. It's alright. We're gonna just, I'll do y'all the salad. I'm gonna pop it back on for y'all. Alright, so the grilled cheese burrito, obviously, you know, they put the cheese on the top. They melt jalapenos for the spicy one. They do have a regular version, but I learned from the chicken sandwich at Taco Bell that, well, the chicken sandwich flatbread, whatever the hell, you know what I'm talking about. The spicy variation usually just adds like jalapenos on it, so there's no reason for me to get the other version, because when you look at what's in it, they're identical. The only difference being the grilled jalapenos on the top. That's literally it. So I didn't get the other version this time. So this is the spicy double steak grilled burrito. This is what it looks like on the top. There's really not much else to say about it. I'm not gonna hold your time up. Let's do this. I think they messed my order up. I have to check what's inside of my box, because this is actually good as hell, but it is a beef burrito. Look. So it's got potatoes on it, which was actually my other burrito that I ordered. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually delicious, but it ain't the right burrito. So, hold on a second. Get that though, that's kind of fire. Right, so let's check and see if we took an L. Because if we did, we did. We will. Because it's inside. Okay. Let's check this one. Let's check this one. There's no jalapenos on this one. So. It has beef on it, bro. Look. You see steak? There's potatoes, and look. That's why I do this stuff in real time, because we don't lie. Listen, I'm gonna be completely subjective, because normally I would be pissed off right now, but I'm really not, which is crazy, because there's no steak in this whatsoever. It's got ground beef, the red strips, and potatoes. And just in case anybody thinks I'm lying, not necessarily lying, but I didn't order it right. Here it is right here. That is the one, the grilled burrito, double steak. I didn't change anything on it, but they still gave me, it's good as hell though. If anybody's interested in a beef and potato burrito, try that. What an L. Listen, I can extrapolate this, I'll be honest. I've had Taco Bell steak a billion times, and I do think it's worth the buy. The only thing they screwed up on is the actual protein. And I'll be honest, you could probably just do this one. You can make it yourself for cheaper. But, all in all, you can see how fast I ate the thing. I might like the beef and potato version better than I would with the steak. Keep it on a full stack. Can't believe I messed my order up though. They also messed up with my drinks, because I got a large Diet Baja Blast. And that is clearly not a Diet Baja Blast. Y'all probably won't be able to read it, but it's right there on the top. We just took L's today. I'm still finna eat this though. Let me show you my box while I'm here. I'm not gonna be angry. We move. Alright, so in the box is like $8, and you get a order of chips with cheese and a Doritos Locos Taco. What do they call this? I never tried this one. It's on the dollar menu. It's the chicken, what do you call it? Chicken chipotle melt. So this is the chicken chipotle melt. It's just chicken, shredded chicken, I think. Chicken breast with cheese and chipotle sauce. It's cute. Not much to say about it. It's very good though. I didn't get a fork. Did I get a fork? I didn't get a fork. If you know when it comes to these though. Those Fiesta potatoes. These are such a dub. Dollar menu. I think it's like $1.70 now. They don't even call it a dollar menu anymore. I sound old and bitter, don't I? I am. Because I'm old enough to remember when it was a dollar menu and everything was a dollar. And now it's like the $1.72 menu. So they all changed their name to the value menu. Which, it's still good, but that dollar had an appeal to it. You don't know how good it felt back then to be able to purchase like 4 sandwiches for $4. Some people are doing the value menus now, but it's not the same. Potatoes in. I got my fork. You know about these. These are just goated. Probably the best thing they have on the menu. One time they got rid of them and I was really upset. But that's like the only thing I get upset about when it comes to fast food. Is it annoying that I actually got this for the sole purpose of doing a review and I can't do a review now? Absolutely. Like, because it's my job to review stuff when it comes out. And I can extrapolate and tell you that it's worth the buy, but at the same time, it is annoying. This burrito actually is good. But it's not the end of the world. This thing's damn good with potatoes in it. I'm not joking. You can add potatoes to anything in Taco Bell. Do it. Because this thing right here, I made this up. I added potatoes, I added creamy ranch, and to a beef burrito, and it's delicious. What else I put in here? The rice? I don't know. But if you use the apps, DoorDash allows you to do it too. You can change up your food item things. But like I was saying, bro, like I'm not. I mean, it's a reason, and I'm not saying this from a negative standpoint, but there's a reason why fast food is fast food. And I don't feel the need to blow up on fast food employees. Like, they get paid like next to nothing. And a lot of them are teenagers, young adults, and they ain't got time for it. I get that, you know. Obviously, if something is severely wrong with my order, or they forgot something altogether, I might pull up, but I still am not rude about it. There's a lot of people out there that blow up on fast food employees. They call them things. I've heard, you know, I've been at places like Sonic. I think I told the story when I reviewed Sonic, but there was a guy there in front of me. He was in a BMW. Which, if you don't know how I feel about BMWs, I'll say it again. 90% of people who drive BMWs are jerks. I don't care what anybody tells me. It's a car for like douchebaggery, bro. I have no other words to even say. Not everybody who does this, but for the majority, you drive a certain way, you got a Beamer, you know, you act a certain way. But you're at Sonic, and this person was holding up the line to the point that it was like a 45-minute wait from drive-through order to pickup. Getting out the car, manager's outside, and it was because they forgot his cookies. Like dessert. I think it was a cookie, like cookies and cream shake. I mean, I heard it. He was yelling. Like, what's the most we can do? He demanded a refund on his full meal. And was, like, screaming. Top of his lungs. Manager's out there, you know, serve this, but I hand it to fast food place because I would have probably blown up on somebody a lot quicker. So, I try to keep that in mind. You know, it's not the person in DoorDash's fault. They're just picking the order up. They're not going to check the actual freaking burrito to make sure it's the right filling. And the order's not wrong. They just filled this burrito twice. They put potatoes and ground beef in both of them. Dude was probably working, man. Long day. Probably was out last night. Like, I don't know. I look at stuff differently. You have to really be doing something egregious for me to complain about food service. And I can only think of one instance where I actually complained to the manager. Well, I thought I was justified. This was a couple of years ago. I won't say the name of the restaurant because the person made it right. But it's a place that I ate at a lot. And it was me and two of my friends. And I can't say why this person did this, but we got to the greeter. They sat us down. We were sitting for about an hour, and it wasn't packed. Like, there were maybe 2 or 3 other tables in the entire restaurant at the time. No joke. That just squirted. It's where you think it is. Hold on. Not wear those shorts outside. Just leave it at that. It's gonna look very excited. Yeah, but we sat there 45 minutes. Not even a drink order. There was one waitress for 2 tables in the entire restaurant. So finally, we had realized, because we were talking, that it had been 45 minutes. And my friend said to the waitress, because she walked past us a bunch of times. So finally, he said, "Excuse me, ma'am." He was not rude. He literally said, "Excuse me, ma'am." He said, "Excuse me, ma'am. Do you think you can take our drink orders when you get a second?" Just like that. She looked at him. I never forget. She looked at him like he asked her for like her firstborn kid. She was like, "In a minute." And I was like, "Oh, hell no." I didn't say anything. Because I'm not that kind of person. I'm not finna blow up on somebody in a restaurant. I don't do that. So, very simply put, when she did that, now I don't know what her problem was. I really don't. I'm not going to claim anything because that's the interaction that we had. But she didn't feel like taking our drink order for whatever reason. She took everybody else's order. There was only, like I said, 2 or 3 families, 2 or 3 people in the restaurant, other parties, and she didn't. She just completely ignored us. Like, she walked past us a bunch of times. She did like she didn't see us. You know. So I didn't really know what to say. So, being that we went there all the time and I enjoyed the food, we enjoyed the food. I didn't really want to do this, but at this point, like, this is how much it takes for me to go. That. Finally, I went up because I'd spoken to the person who is the manager multiple times. And I said, "Listen, I don't want to be this person. I'm giving you the whole interaction. I don't want to be this person. But your waitress hasn't so much as taken our drink orders. You've been here for 45 minutes and there's no one here. So I don't know what's going on, but I just want my food." That's all I said. Yeah. He personally went and took our order and gave us the food for free. I did not ask him to give free food. He did it. He felt bad. He said he wanted to make it right. And then he gave us like free, we obviously what we ordered. And then like on top of that, like, what would you call that? Like something that they had been trying, like testing, so we could try it on the menu, which was dope of him. He didn't have to do that, but I've been taught from a young age to never, you know, start SHIT with someone who makes your food. And I take that seriously. You don't want to mess with people who mess with your food because you finna eat it and you might get a sneeze muffin or something. So I don't really do that. We got our Doritos Locos taco, and I'm just gonna eat this and tell my stories and grin and bear it. Hell no. No, I need to see. Yep. I asked for steak in my Doritos Locos taco, and it's not. I wanted to double check on the receipt. Again, like, if I made a mistake, I don't really care, and I'm not gonna complain because I'm still gonna eat it. But it's, where the hell is it? See, I think I'm like, am I losing my mind? And I'm like, no. Right, boom. It's right under right where my finger is. Can you see that? It says sub beef for steak. So I don't even know how you can misread the room and give me chicken, because that is chicken. So it is what it is, man. That's just like, how? Look at this shit. Dish. Again, it's $1 taco, so it is what it is, but. The crazy part is, because the Doritos Locos Taco comes with ground beef. I wanted to see if it was good with steak on it. I never had it. Right? By the way, it's not bad with chicken. In case you were wondering. But I just wanted to see if it was any good with steak. So I wanted to try it. And it says sub ground beef or steak. And you know, the ticket comes in and the people are filling it based off of what they see on the screen. And that's how places work. Now you sometimes screw up because you read it wrong. Or you don't see something. But it says steak. So you went out of your way to not use the beef and you went to the chicken. Maybe he said you shouldn't be eating steak, bro. I think they didn't have any steak. I want to bet that's probably what happened. I just realized everything I got was steak, there's no steak on it. I bet that's what happened. They ran out of steak. They're like, hey, don't notice. Like, I'm gonna notice, bro. And that's kind of what happens because if you use DoorDash, because they can't call you. I mean, they can, but they won't. If I would have went to the restaurant, there's a very high probability that they would have told me there's no steak. I mean, they can't tell me, so they just said use the chicken. I had to get to the bottom of my head. I had to play it out and figure out what happened. That's more than likely what happened. It's all good. I got cheese, we move. And I'm legit, you can see I'm laughing, like I'm really not mad. It's just funny. What are you gonna do? I feel bad. I still gotta post this. This is gonna be a review. I'm just gonna take my word for it. The steak at Taco Bell I've had 1,000,000,000 times. And because they did that double steak, I guarantee you they used so much steak they probably ran out. Because so many people probably went in the last 48 hours. Because this is when it dropped. For real. I'll bet it, bro. I don't have no way to prove it. But I'll bet it. Now it makes sense in my head. It's all good. Still a W meal, kind of. This one I don't understand, though. Large Baja Blast. I got a small. And I don't even know what this is. I don't even know. Let's try it. Somebody was hungover today. I know it, too. Is that cherry Coke? I think this is cherry Coke. They probably filled this up and was like, nah, he just finna get a Coke. They probably, oh my goodness. Hey, Taco Bell is on one today. Taco Bell, go home, you're drunk. All right, here's my beef burrito. I forgot what the hell I put in it. Hopefully it's not steak. I'll laugh if this is steak. They put potatoes and cheese in every burrito that I ordered. This is the dollar version though. This one costs $2. And it's literally the same thing without the red strips and without the cheese on the top. And it costs like $2 less. So my advice to people, I mean, it's $4, yes, but you can get 2 of these for the price of that one grilled cheese burrito. You can do with that info whatever you want. 2 of these, or one with some cheese and jalapenos on the top. And the little crunchy strips. Is there even beef in this damn thing? Bro. I don't think I have beef in this thing. You couldn't make this up today. I still gotta work out. So I gotta eat. I didn't eat yesterday. I intended to do this today because of it. I wanted to review the new Taco Bell. I've been getting tagged a bunch of times on TikTok and Instagram. So I wanted to get this out ASAP. So I said I was gonna wake up. It's the afternoon right now for me, that's weird. And I was gonna go to Taco Bell, but the weather outside is insane right now. It's like crazy thunderstorm. So I door dashed it. I'm assuming the risk, which is terrible. Yeah. And we took this L. I take L's at a lot of fast food restaurants. If you're new to the channel, you're definitely not watching this far, but if you are, thank you. Yeah, I take a lot of L's. I've taken many a Wendy's L, Sonic L, White Castle L. Fast food, specifically. I usually don't have as many issues with, like with restaurants, small businesses, as I do with the fast food ones. And I don't know if it's because my orders are slightly larger, or sometimes much larger, but I have a lot of problems. I'm not gonna lie, this cherry Coke is kind of good. Pretty sure it's not diet, and I don't really like regular soda, but this is kind of like hitting right now. About to have an insane pump at the gym. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Other than we move. Life's too short to get mad over some tacos. Don't be a Karen. Somebody mess up your order. Bad enough. Don't be rude. We're all humans. We make mistakes. I've messed up orders in my own house making my own dinner. Now, if your doctor messes up, they make too much money. Yell at them, because that's your health. Nachos, just don't drop my food on the floor. That's all. And cook it. I don't undercook food. I've seen them videos where people go to like Chick-fil-A and they get a chicken sandwich and the chicken's not cooked. Ooh, You know what's crazy? These Fiesta potatoes are really good, right? But I've had so many damn potatoes because everything that I got was stuffed with extra potatoes that I don't want potatoes anymore. I'm done. Anyway, that was a great review. I've got my chalupa over here with lettuce that I would have eaten, but I don't like lettuce. And shredded lettuce is way too freaking annoying to scoop out all of it. So that's just an L. They put ground beef on that one though. It did. I'm done, bro. That's gonna be the end of the video. Do I think the steak chalupa grilled stuff is worth it? Yes. If they get it right, it'd be even better. But I can tell you at the least that it's good. I would still do the beef burrito version that's on the dollar menu, and you can just add one or two things to it, and it'll still come out to like $2 and change. And you can get two of those for the same price because the grilled whatever steak, I can't say it too many times, is like $5. I'm efficient and I'm fat. I'd rather have two and just take the cheese off the top. Anyway, W, L on my part. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. More content. I love y'all. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.